Arsenal are well aware that Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak is not for sale but have made contact with Bruno Guimaraes representatives, according to reports. Both players have been strongly linked with Arsenal in recent months, with Mikel Arteta targeting a new striker and central midfielder. Isak is one of the best strikers the Gunners could land this summer, but Arteta is more likely to spend more money on a midfield player given the form of Kai Havertz up front this season. Newcastle are in a difficult financial position due to the Premier League's strict profit and sustainability rules and might be forced to sell one of their star players to fund a summer spending spree. Guimaraes appears to be the most likely of the Magpies' star players to leave at the end of the season. In truth, he is more replaceable than Isak, who has scored an impressive 20 goals in 28 Premier League appearances this season. There is reportedly a £100 million release clause in Guimaraes' Newcastle contract, although it has been reported that the Geordies would be willing to sell for around £80 million. Arsenal in contact with Newcastle star Bruno Guimaraes, Ben Jacobs. Amidst interest from Arsenal and Manchester City, it has been reported from Ben Jacobs that both Premier League clubs have made contact with his camp. A lot has already been made of potential Newcastle exits ahead of the window opening, Jacobs wrote in his Caught Offside column. My understanding remains that Alexander Isak is not for sale. Although Arsenal appreciate the Swede, who has 20 Premier League goals this campaign, they are also well aware of Newcastle's stance. Even though it's true the club need £30 to 50 meters to ease any PSR concerns, Isak is not a name they plan to sacrifice. Newcastle also don't want to lose Bruno Guimaraes, but the decision could be taken out of their hands if someone triggers his £100 million release clause, which is valid between late May and the end of June. As long as the clause is active, Newcastle are going to simply point to its value, but it's understood offers exceeding £80 million could be entertained should Guimaraes wish to leave for a Champions League club. It should be stressed, Guimaraes is happy at Newcastle, but it's also true that both Manchester City and Arsenal have made contact with his camp. Manchester City are the most active of the suitors. Arsenal appreciate Guimaraes, but have no intention to trigger his clause, meaning they would only enter the race if the price drops. PSG have also considered Guimaraes but decided against moving forward this summer, and will instead focus on trying to land Manchester City's Bernardo Silva. Newcastle also don't plan to sell Anthony Gordon despite recent links with Liverpool. And as far as I am told, there is actually no Liverpool interest either. It's true Liverpool are planning for a wide attacker or winger. Leeds' Crescencio Somerville is one name they have discussed, but targets are still being finalised.